today, here where I am. Today I'm going to talk about something different, something that happened this past week, Monday, whereby African leaders were brought from the airport to attend Queen Elizabeth II funeral. They were brought on a bus. Wonder shall never end, guys. This is sad to see our own African presidents that have their own cars in their countries coming to attend their colonial master's funeral. The people receiving them disrespect them as a president, never even acknowledge that there is a president, put them in one bus, guys, one public bus for I don't know how many presidents were there. Like, I saw the face of my own president in Tanzania. President Samia Suluhu Hassan was in that bus. I saw the face of a new president of Kenya in the same bus with his wife, and everybody, other president, were just smiling. I said, what are you smiling for? You are a president of the country. You represent Tanzania. You represent Kenya. You represent Africa and other country. You coming in the bus, so you didn't have a courtesy to take your own car, private car, security car with you to take you to that funeral. If these people did not respect you that much, you all agree to take a bus together with other presidents, carried there, smiling like they are going to their mother's funeral. They are going to another leader's funeral, the colonial master's funeral, Queen Elizabeth. And they don't even have a shame to think that's not right. That's not safety. Do you really care about your safety? You are a president of a country. You represent the country. You are a president. And you don't feel ashamed going in the same bus for, I don't know, they were like maybe 6, 7, 8, I don't know how many presidents were there, but there were many of them there in that bus going to Queen Elizabeth funeral. Guys, you represent Africa. If the other people don't acknowledge, the colonial master don't acknowledge your dignity and respect, don't you want to respect yourself or even take your own security measures and come with your own private vehicle or whatever? Arrange some kind of arrangement. You guys have ambassador in UK. Kenya have ambassador in UK. Tanzania have ambassador in UK. Other presidents have ambassador in UK. You could use the ambassador vehicle, the vehicle that you guys prepare for people that work there in their country to represent their country. You could use the vehicle to go to that funeral instead of taking a bus. For example, if somebody was just explode or put a bomb in that bus, how many presidents could have been killed? So you don't care about your security. President of America, our president here, Joe Biden, came in with his own vehicle, security vehicle. Macron came with his own vehicle. But Africa came with a bus. By bus. Bunch of them in the bus attending their colonial master funeral. God, Jesus Christ. I do not know where my people brain is. You allow these people to treat you like a slave again? Really? By carrying you in the bus to the funeral. Even in your mama's funeral, you don't go like that as a president. You go with a motorcade and everything in security. You don't go that in your loved one's funeral like that in Africa. But you go to someone else's country. You as a leader representing the country. You go in UK country to represent Queen Elizabeth, to represent yourself to Queen Elizabeth funeral. And you are going with a bus. Guys, this is sad. This is sad. And this is why Africans remain disrespected. They call African as a shithole country. Because if you can represent yourself like that, why don't they call you as a shithole country? You can afford your own private car to go there. If they don't want to acknowledge you as a leader and send a private car for you guys, you can use your embassy ambassador car, the country car, because embassy of Tanzania in UK is Tanzanian country itself. So you could use that embassy car, the ambassador from your country to that country car, the government car there, to take you to the funeral. I'm urging my African leaders, please, don't make us look like we are stupid. Don't make us go back to the dark ages where the British and UK were taking you under the slavery. Don't let us go back there. This is the 21st century. As a president with a good brain cannot go like that in a funeral, in one bus. It is sad and it's a shame to see Tanzanian president in the bus, to see Kenyan president in a bus, because those are the people that I know their faces. The other president, I didn't know their faces, though. That's why I'm not calling. But there were many presidents in that bus. But specifically, I saw my own Tanzanian president representing Tanzania in the same bus with other presidents. I saw Kenyan president, new president, in the same bus with his wife. Really? Come on, that's a shame, guys. A shame to the country, a shame to the continent. You are not representing us. It's a shame. Don't represent Africa that way. Don't make us look like that we don't know nothing or we have nothing. Africa have everything, have all resources. And you have the card in your embassy in the UK. You can use it if they cannot take you there with the security car. Instead of put a bunch of you in the bus and you're smiling. What are you smiling for? You've been carried like a slave. You're being carried like a slave in the bus from one area to another area. Really? That's not how it should be, my people, my African leaders. Don't behave that way. You gotta learn to say no. You have to learn to know your dignity and respect yourself. If they say, hey, we're gonna carry you in one bus with a bunch of you in one bus, say no. Say no, we can't go in the bus. You find your own transportation. You have the embassy representing the country in United Kingdom. Use your embassy car to go to the funeral if they cannot afford to give you a car. And shame on you, British people. Shame on you, the government of United Kingdom. Shame on you for you to disrespect African leaders and put them in a bus. Shame on you. I didn't see other presidents came from developed country came in a bus with them. It was only black African. So you want to tell us that we are not worthy of anything. Black are not worthy of anything. That's why you can just push them this way and they all go. And they're all smiling and think that I'm in UK, as if that is your mama's funeral. It's your colonial master's funeral you're going to. And they still disrespect you and still mistreat you. It is so sad, guys. You can see for yourself. This is the picture that I just posted showing Tanzanian leader and Kenyan leader, which I do know, and I can recognize their faces, are in that bus. The other one, I don't know them, but this is the picture to show that they really arrived in the bus, from the airport in the bus to the funeral of Queen Elizabeth II. So I am not happy because my people, my leaders in Africa cannot represent us as black people in around the world. I don't live in Tanzania. I live in America now. But I feel ashamed seeing black people, black president, black African going to represent the countries where they came from to the funeral of Queen Elizabeth, coming with a bus. It's a shame, guys. Please don't repeat that again. If they ask you to do that, say no. All of you are educated people. You're not somebody that don't even know what's going on. You guys know so much. You know better. You should not be treated like that. You gotta protect your safety. What about if somebody could have come in and just put a bomb in that bus, and all of you, how many presidents we could have lost? Over 10 presidents and could have lost because of negligence and uselessness and ignorance of you still represent yourself as a leaders while they carry you like a slave going to conservation camp or somewhere. Anyway, I am not happy. I'm not happy with my leaders, guys. I am not happy. I am not happy at all. And I hope you guys gonna make better choices or make a better decision when they do things like that to you. Please don't shame black people, African black people. Please don't shame us. We have moved from this level of discrimination, this level of being treated like slave, to the level where you become independent on your own countries, but you still allow them to treat you like you're still under the slavery. Bye. Have a wonderful day. Thank you, guys. Bye.